don't think I can remember everything in this house.
All right, we're sitting here in your den right now, so let's try this. Think about your dining room and tell me everything that's in there.
We have a computer, table, and chairs.
We have a baker's rack in there, and that's where all my good china and my dishes are.
Okay, let's talk about china. Can you tell me how many place settings or who the brand was or who made it?
We have about 10 or 12 place settings, and I would say Lennox and Vietri.
The Hardy family is having a discussion with their insurance agent about their stuff.
Well, let's go to the dining room and see if you were right.
Okay, well, let's see what we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And 14, not 12.
Yeah, I meet with a lot of families, and you couldn't remember everything that was in here, and you're not even in a stressful situation, but just imagine if your house caught on fire tonight and tomorrow you had to remember everything. It's very difficult.
This is not an unusual scenario. If you've ever tried it yourself, you already know that most people can't recall what they own. And if you don't know what you own and what it's worth, you don't know if you have enough insurance.
There are 4 important reasons to have an up-to-date home inventory. The first is it'll help you purchase the right amount of insurance. The second is if you do suffer a loss, it'll make the entire claims process faster and easier. And the third is in the event you do suffer some sort of unreimbursed property loss, you can take this home inventory to your accountant to see whether or not you would qualify for the tax deduction. And lastly, an up-to-date home inventory is very useful if you want to apply for some sort of aid.
I can't tell you how many families I've met with, and I try to explain to them the importance of doing a home inventory. And whenever I bring that up, they just kind of roll their eyes and they tell me, you've got to be kidding. I don't have time for that.
People sometimes say, well, I don't want to spend my whole weekend devoted to taking a home inventory. And if you look at it that way, it can seem like a daunting task. We definitely wanted something user-friendly. You don't need a book to use it. It just prompts you. We've designed the software so that you can do one room at a time at your own pace, say a couple of hours every other weekend, until you get the job done. That makes it much simpler.
Know Your Stuff is a free online software program that makes it easy to create a home inventory. The data is stored on Amazon's secure site, and only you can view it. Because it's stored online, if your computer is destroyed, your data is safe, and you can access it from any computer. The first step is to set up an account. The Setup Wizard prompts you through the steps, and then shows you how to add rooms and how to add your things. It even shows you a list of common items that you might have in each room. All you have to do is look around the room and add what you have to the list.
One very important feature is the ability to update your stuff really quickly. So for example, if you decide to buy a new television because there's a great sale on high definition, you can go right in, check off your old TV, delete it, and very quickly go in and add a new one. The software can also show you where to store photos and where to scan receipts if you have any.
Know Your Stuff is an easy way to protect the purchases you've made and the home you've created over your lifetime. It works because it helps you remember what you have in your home should you be hit by a disaster. The program helps you figure out if you have enough insurance, and it speeds the claims process. You can use the list to substantiate your losses on your income taxes, and it will help you and your family get life back to normal as quickly as possible.
A lot of people think it'll never happen to them, so they put off doing it. If a house burns down to the ground, we have to rely on you to tell us what was inside of that house. So it's very important, if you can, to make an inventory now, before anything happens.
Know Your Stuff is available free online at knowyourstuff.org.